CVFM Radio.
And now on CVFM, the Daft Hour. Why not try some music? Daft, 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 daft. It's proper daft.
Is anyone listening to the Daft Hour? We'll soon see, won't we?
I don't know.
Welcome to the Daft Hour with me, Bambi Rashid.
Hello.
Who are you?
Oh.
Who are you?
Mystery.
Who is it?
Nothing, I just said it was a mystery.
Oh, it's a mystery. Everything's a mystery because today's show's a secret, isn't it?
Shh, don't tell anyone. So it's me, Bambi.
I'm Elvis
We've
Herod.
got Elvis Herod, and of course we have got the wonderful...
Jimmy Smithereens.
How is it spelled?
Smither,
Yeah.
and then a double E-N-S.
Wowzers. We have not got Morgan this week.
Well, we do. He's actually under this hat.
But
But what we need to do is get a little bit of paper, put it underneath, and just pop him out the window.
like you would with a spider.
Like you would
or
with a spider.
Any uninvited insect.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
That's what you have to do, isn't it, Bambi?
That's what you have to do with Morgan.
people.
With Morgan,
With certain people.
certain people. So how's everyone doing?
Oh, I'm all right.
Good. Well, this is going to be bundle of fun today, isn't it? So yeah, today, where are we transmitting from, Jimmy?
We're transmitting from Walt Disney's Sack of Ideas.
Oh my word! That's full of wonder and mystery and a little bit of Hitler love.
Partially.
Yeah.
But we're not transmitting from that part of it. We're
No.
transmitting from the wonder,
The magic
the
side.
magic side.
Now, did your mum name you Bambi after the Disney film?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
And surname's after me dad.
Oh, yeah.
He's
yeah.
next door, isn't he?
Yeah.
Controlling the cameras.
Were you named after Elvis Presley?
No.
No.
Costello?
No.
Who?
The iconic Elvis.
Oh, yes.
Ah, the iconic Elvis.
Yeah.
So you can get in contact with us here on the radio if you wish to. You can phone in on 01642 688 104.
That.
01642 688 104.
Rachel had a daisy.
Who's that?
Ollie Murr.
Oh, Ollie Murs. Isn't that the line that's said in one of the Indiana Jones films where he's trying to take his heart out?
Yes, he goes, Rachel had
Yeah,
a daisy.
that's the one.
Ollie Murs.
That's it. And at some point, everyone explodes.
Yes. That's
a
what
new
happens.
title, too. New
Everyone
album
explodes.
title. New album too. So what's everyone been up to? Shall I tell you what I've been up to?
Yeah, go on. I've not really been up to much, to be honest.
Okay.
It's
I've been researching why time is linear.
right. Oh.
I tried to skip to the end of the research, but it doesn't work like that. I've been digging up an underground bunker for me and my close friends and family for the impending apocalypse, but I got tired and just have a shallow grave with a half-eaten box of Maltesers at the bottom, which is a shame, isn't it? I walked coast to coast with a squirrel for company. That was nice. I created a new pudding. Oh, yeah. I invented everything.
Oh, yeah.
I took up goat surfing.
Yeah.
I read the books. I unearthed the secret plot by my mother to destabilise Great Britain. She grounded me for a week and there's nothing I can do about it. She's mean.
What if are you in your bedroom for a week then?
Yeah.
It's a good job this is your bedroom, isn't
It
it?
is, isn't it? With my Disney sack. I went to an all-night rave in Epping Forest where I danced all night with Zoe Ball and her dad.
Oh, wow.
He knows everything.
Yeah, he does.
I wrestled an alligator in Bermuda shorts for a chance to dine with Jace Buki. It was like Jake Buki, sorry. Busey, I can't speak. I'll start off again. I wrestled an alligator in Bermuda shorts for a chance to dine with Jake Busey. I lost, but I shared a sarnie with Keanu Reeves. So we're all winners there, I think. I put spam in a pram with Pam. Did that. I made a complaint, and I folded paper in half 10 times.
Wow. Is that doable?
I did it.
Yeah.
And
It is, obviously. Then.
If I did it, it's absolutely doable. There's nothing you can say to disprove it.
So you had a signy with Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, sad signy with sad Keanu. I shouldn't write things that I can't say, shouldn't I, really?
What, like Jace Bukey?
Bukey!
What a Bukey that Jace is. If there's any doubt, you're listening to the Daft Hour, just in case you were wondering.
Hey, you've had a busy week.
I have, considering I was grounded. Your hand's up there. What can I do for you?
When did you write all the stuff that you'd done to tell us? Like, how did you fit that in such a busy week?
Well, I can't, like... Time isn't linear.
Oh, yeah, of course. I forgot about that.
It is,
Yeah.
if you look at it that way.
Yeah.
But if you go past it and look from the outside, it's just a big ball of stringy mess.
Ah, yeah.
Like the silly string. mine's green. I think yours is pink.
Mine's
and
pink,
you're
yeah.
more of the orange.
Yeah, probably.
But I think it's orange that's been sat there a while. And it's actually gone a bit yellow because it's lost a bit of its.
Ah, yeah.
bit of
You
its
need to shake it up,
coloration.
don't you?
You do. You need to shake up your string
Shake
of
up your
life.
silly string
Of life.
of life.
And in a big ball mess.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing.
The Daft Hour.
That's
The
a
Daft
7.
Hour.
This is the Daft Hour, isn't it?
It is. It absolutely is the Daft Hour.
Daft.
Daft.
Well, Jimmy
Yes.
Smithereens.
Yeah?
Could you just pop that up for me?
The
My bit, my thing. Like,
Oh,
could I
okay,
just
yeah.
try that out?
Yeah.
Jimmy Smithereens.
Oh, thank you.
What have you been doing?
Well, not massive stuff.
Yeah.
But I have been walking around quite a bit. Just around the town.
Yeah. Do you leave a trail of breadcrumbs so you find your way back?
Yeah, because there's witches at every corner.
I know.
You've got to be very careful. Middlesbrough's full of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, walking around, talking to some people. Had a bit of a laugh. Had a bit of a cry in an advert. Mr. Kipling advert.
Oh,
You had a cry at an advert.
Yeah, well, a bit emotional. Yeah, have you seen the Mr. Kipling advert where
haven't.
he tries to get a cake from a party
Right.
and like everyone's getting him out the way, and you think he's just trying to steal it, but anyway, it turns out he's got it and brought it home for his sister.
Oh, he's doing a good deed
And
for his sister.
and she tells him to get out, but then she sees that he's left her a cake, and
Yeah.
all's well. And I was like, oh, Mr. Kipling.
Mr. Kipling,
That's really sweet.
You're really spoiling it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jimmy Smithereens cries at Mr. Kipling.
It's true. It's very true.
no. All right, Brenda. Jeez, she's got
Brenda's
some
here.
action. Yeah, Brenda's here, everyone. Sorry. We actually, what happened, the truth about Morgan is that he's not under the hat.
Oh, I've just lifted it up. That's
Yeah,
why.
that's why. We actually deconstructed his parts and fed them into
Like a mincer.
a mincer, but via USB.
The
And
USB mincer, yeah.
we digitised his very essence.
Yeah.
And then Brenda came along and deleted it,
Yeah.
so she's took over. So we did have a digital essence
Yeah.
from Morgan, but he's been deleted.
How
And
do we
then
get him back?
I don't know, because I
Can
also...
we get him back for next week?
I don't know, I defragmented the hard drive as well.
Oh, you're joking.
And
So
then-
what, he's lost in the void?
Well, he's not even lost, he's just gone. Like, lost would imply he could come back.
He's vanished.
Yeah, I think next week he won't... I won't have rebuilt him, but the week after I think I will have done.
Hell's bells.
I know.
Press F10.
I don't
Oh,
know.
is that what you do?
Yeah, and he'll be back.
F10?
F10.
What does that do? Is that
I don't know. Brings Morgan back, doesn't it?
Is he back?
That's not working.
Nah,
Right.
No, don't listen to me.
Okay.
Well, we'll try our best to get Morgan back for next week. If that doesn't happen, the week after and so on until we can get him back.
We'll keep trying. The song you listen to underneath, by the way, is the Bishop song. It's a song that me and Elvis did, and there's an accidental note in here that carries all the way through. Let's turn it up and see if you can hear it. Hear that bit right in the background? That's the accidental note, which was glorious.
Right, when we first laid this track down, baby,
Yeah.
I remember what it was going to be. There was lyrics to this.
Was there?
Yeah, because there's a bit in the background that's like going doo, 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 like it's kind of just like flitting between notes. It was more stabby at the beginning, and now it's more reverb. Now the track's finished,
Yeah.
but this is true as well. We were going to sing over the top. I wanna die like Bishop from Aliens. I wanna die like Bishop from Aliens. I wanna die like Bishop from Aliens. Then loads of milk will come out my mouth. That's how it was going to go.
And that's why we called it the Bishop song.
Yeah, that's true.
I couldn't remember that.
That's
bit, 'cause
true.
We generally name things with complete
Stupidly.
nonsense. So that one's brilliant. I
Yeah.
like that.
It was about, Lance Henriksen, isn't it, who plays him in the film. And he gets all stabbed in the belly and all that milk comes out his mouth because he's a robot-y thing, isn't he?
Yeah, it used to scare me, that.
Is
quite
it milk
scary.
or is it...
Yeah, it was sponsored by Milk, wasn't it?
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
Got milk means have you got an Android working for you?
Yeah, exactly.
That might split open and do that little stabby hand trick.
Yeah.
I can do that, you know.
Little stabby hand trick. Rick does it.
I can do it. It's not recommended because I've got lots of holes in my fingers where I've done it in the past. This is the end of the Bishop song. There you go. That finished.
That was nice.
Did everyone enjoy that?
Yeah. I feel like today's show's like just sliding along.
Yeah, it is.
Like
isn't
it's just sliding away from us.
You all right?
Yeah, I was just practicing my bruz.
It's the best thing. You really should like. Bruz are an essential part of the world.
More than puzz.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I think we're transmitting on Facebook Live. Are we not?
I'm just checking now, sorry.
Is this not what I asked you to do?
Yeah.
I don't-
there.
I don't-
Someone's on there.
I don't ask much of you.
It looks like you.
Good. So I think you can message us via that, can you? Because you can leave comments whilst that's all feeding through.
Yeah, are you supposed to be covered in spiders?
Is that what's happening on the screen?
You absolutely,
Yeah.
yes.
What's
They're crawling
happened-
all over you.
What's happened is the filter on the lens isn't on. So you're seeing my true self.
Right.
Haven't got the true self filter on.
I see, that's what
Is
it is.
yours
yeah.
clear on the other side?
I've got a rat on my shoulder.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
How's that?
Don't worry about it. It's the internet adds these things.
And Jimmy Smithereens is just a head.
Yeah. So that's normal for him.
Oh, right, that's fine, yeah.
That's new.
Right. That was Beck, wasn't it, we were listening to?
With a loser. Loser.
And you know who's a loser, don't you?
Yeah. Is it? Who is it?
Well, I guess Morgan Fantastic.
No, is he? He's been digitised.
As soon as he's been
deleted.
erased, we're not going to offend him or anything, are we?
No.
Are you under that? No.
No, he escaped.
He got away.
He got away.
The one that got away.
The story I told earlier about how he's been digitised and deleted.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
Oh, you were joking.
No, it was a lie. A joke would have been funny.
Ah.
Yeah, it was actually a lie.
So you were just lying out of
Yeah.
malice.
So the truth is, he went to collect a new award, the BME Winners Award 2008 for being a radio.
Right.
And he went to collect it, and when he got there, the guy, Mr. Random,
Yeah, oh, Mr. Random, yeah.
you know Mr. Random.
I know him, yeah.
He wasn't best happy with the way that Morgan was dressed.
Ah, yes.
He was wearing-
He sometimes does dress a little,
Yeah, a bit weird. He was wearing that Banana Man outfit with the
banana in the wrong place.
and the arseless chaps.
Ah, yes, yeah.
the bit was
Yeah, those two fellas that follow him around with no bottoms.
That's the ones, those chaps there.
Those chaps.
So Mr. Random wasn't happy.
Yeah.
With that.
What did Mr. Random say? Did he say anything? Or did he just...
My goodness, Morgan, what have you done?
No.
Yeah, and Morgan went, I don't know, mate. Have a Parmo, because he's a borough lad.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And he lost it. He took him to the top of the biggest slide in the big part of the playground, not the other bit for the smaller kids that has the bouncy
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
Took him to
Bouncy
the-
ground, yeah. I
took
know what you
him to
mean.
the,
They're soft
proper-
ground, yeah.
proper concrete one with glass
Yeah.
and sand, and took him to the top of the big slide and made him slide down it face first. But meanwhile, he put dog poo on the slide.
Oh, that's horrible.
It is horrible. So that's what really happened to Morgan. So he's having to spend this time washing his face.
Right.
He's never done it before, so he's had to be
Course, yeah.
taught from the top.
But he is used to washing poo off himself anyway, because
Yeah.
he's always pooing himself.
But never
isn't he?
his face.
But never on his face.
Never his
yeah.
face. So that was a new one for him.
Yeah. Well, that's terrible.
It is terrible.
So, shall we say a prayer for him?
No.
Hello, I'm Noel Edmond. When I'm in Middlesbrough, I listen to the Daft Hour.
A load of bouncing balls, bouncing down the road. Remember this advert from 2005. Look at all of those balls. I saw a green one bouncing down the street. It's in San Francisco.
Remember this advert from 2005? Yes, we do as well. But what was it advertising? Do you remember? No, we don't either. Balls.
Ba ba black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for my master, 1 for my dame, 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Thank you, Baba. You're very kind. Sheep, aren't they wonderful?
I'm the type of guy that likes to drink a nice cup of joe in the morning. What better way to drink my coffee than carbonated? That's why I drink Nuka Fizzo.
What better way to begin your day than with a nice hot cup of Fizzo?
Do you look like Keith Chegwin? Because if you do, we want to hear from you. Because we're going to laugh in your face. Warning, your Keith Chegwin may be repossessed if you don't keep up your repayments on your Keith Chegwin.
Hello, my name is Herbert Italian, and you should come down to Borough Road to try my new Italian restaurant. It's called Herbert's. We've got pasta, pizza, meatballs, and other stuff for your delight. So, give it a go on that, you'll, yeah. Bye!
Well, it's the one for the money, the one for the money.
Ooh, who's that? Is that Elvis? There's Elvis there. A brand new concept in computer gaming. There's Elvis. There's Elvis. Over 25 exciting levels. There's Elvis there. Elvis. The best thing since sliced. Elvis? Is that you? Elvis. All new multiplayer. There is Elvis. 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 The computer game. Not available anywhere.
This is a public service announcement. Bread is illegal. Aggo.
Hello there. I'm the Incredible Hulk, and when I'm in Middlesbrough, I listen to the Daft Hour.
So we've had some interaction on the Facebook live stream.
Yes, somebody who calls himself Phil Green.
Right, what did that moron have to say about himself?
This moron has said Bambi talks bollock. Gotta go now, bye!
I think the word is still like the word you said, even if you've changed it. So, yeah.
And we had some Jessica Rickaby saying daft.
Daft. So I'm sorry to tell you, but I once again told a lie.
What, about Morgan Fantastic?
It's not what happened.
What happened then?
The truth is, he feels really passionate about the milk deliveries.
Right.
Like he wants to bring back the glass bottles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just your face. It's too serious right now. Is what he said to the milkman.
Right. What did the milkman say?
Well, because basically he feels really passionate about it. So he found a milkman still doing deliveries. They don't do it on the electronic floats anymore.
Right.
It's just a truck with the sides ripped off. So he found him and went up to him and said, "Yeah, mister.
Yeah.
Can I have some bottles of milk delivered?" And the milkman went, "Oh, of course you can, sir. because for I am the milkman. Goo 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 choo.
Is this a true story?
No. What really happened was he...
Is he dead?
No. He reinvented the moon.
He reinvented the moon?
He reinvented the moon.
Like, look, I've not been here for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I feel like you're hiding something. I feel like something else has gone on while I've not been here.
Okay. I can't... Yeah, alright, you've seen through it.
He's not dead, is he?
He's not, and that's the problem.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide that fact from
you. Have you had him sent away somewhere? Have you had him kidnapped and sent away?
I wouldn't say kidnapped. I would say more forced.
Borrowed.
Borrowed at force.
Borrowed at force.
Borrowed at force.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
That works.
It's a new film.
Yeah, I know.
Starring
Liam Neeson
and Darren Brown.
Yeah.
Really an interesting combination.
It would, actually.
I'd like to see
that. It would work well.
So that's the truth.
Yeah?
He's been borrowed at force.
Is it the truth, though?
No, I'll think for some
What
more.
happened to him?
He...
Do you need some time to think this over and really get your facts straight? Because this has been recorded, you know.
What?
This has all been recorded. There's a camera there. There's a camera there. These microphones are picking up the sound.
Right.
Because it's the radio show.
I thought...
This has been fed straight to the police.
What?
So if you've done anything with him, it's best that you just get it out of the way now, and the sentence will be less.
Yeah. Fess up.
Fess up, bitch. Not
Morgan Fantastic News.
Because he's not here, because some lie. Man enraged with the sound of chewing hasn't spoken to his family for 4 years.
What?
Man becomes world's stinging nettle champion after devouring 58 foot of the plant. Donald Trump plans to bring back The Apprentice, Chief of Staff edition. You can now get paid to go for a pint as a pub tester, but there's a catch. Oh, seagulls.
Seagulls.
Thank you, Brenda. Dark Side of the Moon hides secret lunar base built by the Earth's superpower. What? That's the headlines.
Wow.
So
Right,
we'll go from the top.
Bambi, I think we should run through them again, please.
Okay, so first one is man enraged by the sound of chewing and hasn't spoken to his family for 4 years. Now, this is something I know a lot about.
Yeah.
Misophonia is the name of the disorder, is a rare mental disorder which causes specific noises to make sufferers panic or become very angry. And this is a genuine thing. I didn't know it had a name up until about 3 years ago, and it's something I have suffered for a long time. So this guy, Delroy Murphy, age 41, suffers with misophonia, a mental disorder which causes certain noises to trigger heightened emotion responses, including rage, panic, and the need to flee. The graphic design company production manager has lived with the condition also known as selective sound sensitivity syndrome for as long as he can remember, but he thought he was just crazy. Same with me, didn't know it was an actual thing. So misophonia has left him unable to see relatives due to their throat clearing. He's walked out on dates because they're noisy eaters. He's attacked co-workers who click pens. But against all the odds, he's managed to find a relationship with a co-worker in Kurt Vin, age 41, who for the last few years they've been together, but he warned him up front that he has this disorder.
Yes.
So this caught my eye because it is something that I suffer from. Like I've never actually got violent.
No,
it genuinely enrages me.
I've seen the anger in within,
and people don't understand it. It's like any kind of disorder. If you don't know about it, it makes no sense. I mean, I didn't understand it either. My brother is slightly the same, and so is my sister.
Mm-hmm.
It just so if you sat here chewing or clicking your pen, like all these examples, or just breathing heavy.
I think chewing would be the worst.
Oh, it is. It absolutely is. But this is complete opposite of the ASMR. Some people really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I know a girl who does it, and I'm going to kill you. Yeah, it's weird. There's these two opposites. Some people enjoy it, and some people hate it. Some people are indifferent, like you guys. It doesn't bother.
People eating fruit is something I quite like the sound of, like an apple. Like the crunch of an apple to me is quite...
as a result of that, I would want to crunch their heads.
Their head, yeah.
Like, genuinely, it is a rage.
Well, you're not the only person I know that has that.
Legs? Does Legs?
Legs Calzone also has that, and sometimes leaves the room when I'm...
Yeah. Well, you've got a clicky jaw as well when you eat.
I do.
Yeah, that on top of clicky.
What about crisps? Because you can't help but make sounds there.
It doesn't matter if you can help it or not. I still want to hurt you.
Oh, that's a shame.
Because I've brought everyone crisps.
Yeah.
So I've said it before, because you have done it on the air before you've eaten.
I did
genuinely. If you do it, I will leave.
Yes.
That is as simple.
I know that.
I've given several warnings about it this time. See, it's real. It's a new thing. You don't.
It's something,
don't
something
anymore.
that affects you very, very much.
Very much. So that one caught my eye.
Yeah.
Second one: man becomes world's stinging nettle champion after devouring 58 foot of the plant. Tony Jays munched his way through what did he do? Munched his way through 58 foot of the stinging plant. Tony devoured the leaves from 29 2-foot-long stems. So he just takes the leaves off, not the stems. He's not an idiot.
Oh, no.
Retired school teacher Lindy Rogers, 67, won the women's category with 46 feet of nettles. That's nice.
Wow.
Although the 67-year-old only decided to enter the contest at last minute. She wasn't up for it. She just went, I'll do it. They were allowed a drink, and her technique was to take off the leaves and dip them in her cider and then eat them. But she managed 46 foot. That's pretty...
Nettles.
Of nettles. She said, I had a nice glass of pear and apple cider, which I dunked the rolled up leaves into, making them more moist and easier to go down. I'm thrilled to have won. My tongue is black today, but I feel fine. But the world record... So I don't understand how this is a world... he's the champion, I think, for this year. The actual world record is 104 foot. By Phil Throme.
Phil Throme.
Phil Throme.
Was that his actual name, or was that what he said his name was after he did else?
Maybe it was...
Phil
Throme, yeah. But yeah, there you go. So
Human tongue twister, isn't it?
Third one, Donald Trump plans to bring back The Apprentice. Chief of Staff edition. So obviously he was known for The Apprentice. He was known for other things before that. So President Trump has today announced that he will look for his new Chief of Staff in this way because he thinks the public will like it. Ex-game show host and often controversial President Trump finds it hard to keep hold of his staff. So acting Chief of Staff, Mick Mulvaney, I don't think I'm saying this right, who succeeded John Kelly in January this year, who himself succeeded Reince Priebus. These names are...
Who?
I don't know. You tell me what that says.
Priebus. Hold on, where are we?
Second paragraph. Or third paragraph.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what it says?
Looks like that to me.
Yeah.
I'd just go with it.
So, Reince Priebus... the newest guy will soon be stepping down as Chief of Staff. So President Trump has reportedly said that he'll be intending to hold a competition based on his show The Apprentice to help him decide who the next one should be. Is expected to have an all-star lineup, including celebrities and candidates from the White House. Celebrities shortlisted are Kanye West, Hulk Hogan, and Kid Rock, and the rest are like your normal kind of staffers.
My favourites.
The Fox Network, who are supporters of Trump, have said that they will host the new show.
Right.
Obviously.
Yeah. What a doyle he is.
He really is.
He is.
You can now get paid to go for pints as a pub tester, but there is a catch. Serve
Liver
Legal,
disease.
Probably. Serve Legal, who manage age restriction and media compliance testing in the UK, are looking for people to audit the local pubs, making sure that the venue acknowledge the Think 25 ID policy. So you can quite literally get paid to go to the pub. So, as well as pubs, the company may ask you to go down to other places like their supermarkets, racecourses, bookmakers and cinemas. Anywhere that sells booze, I guess.
Yeah.
For the role, you'll be assigned a certain number of audits, and then you'll have to do is just go to them, order a drink, or it could be cigarettes, depending, like, if a supermarket, they'll probably do both, and just see if you get ID'd.
Right.
So once you've done that, you've got to just write in a report and see if you asked about your age. So you have to look. So Servleague will pay you for the time as well as travel expenses, and will keep everything you bought on the job. So I think you've got to buy it yourself. I don't think you get reimbursed that, but you get paid for your time, from what I understood. The only downside is that the ideal candidate should be between 18 and 19 to look young. Yeah. Well, that's that one. So, Dark Side of the Moon hides secret lunar base built by Earth's superpower. Conspiracy theorists have long commented on what lies in the dark side of the moon. Some claim that ancient alien civilization has made their home away from the prying eyes of humanity. But many think the truth is far more... it's much simpler. That a secret lunar base is set up by one of Earth's superpowers. Some claim Nazis managed to colonise and set up a moon base, whilst others insist that the US is the only one who has a huge complex on the far side. There are wild claims that Adolf Hitler landed on the moon in 1942.
Ah, that's what he gets up to.
That's what he did. A Bulgarian researcher, Dr. Vladimir Terzitsky, even claims he has evidence to prove this bizarre theory. I want to see this evidence. I did search for it and I couldn't see it. He said, ever since the first day of the landing on the moon, the Germans started boring tunnels under the surface. By the end of the war, there was a Nazi research base on the moon. However, a base on the moon might not be as far-fetched as people think. Last year, China landed a rover on the far side of the moon. The communist country is planning another 4 lunar missions based... they basically want to be the first to actually build something. So yeah, there might be something up there.
Imagine finding Hitler on the moon.
Imagine finding Hitler on the moon.
It's not a dark night he's waving down at you.
Hello!
Fantastic's news.
Not Morgan Fantastic's news.
That was some good news, that.
That was some good news.
Yeah.
So did we like the news?
I love that news.
Were they all true?
Oh, right.
Is this what's happening now?
Have
you dropped in a stinker?
Have I?
Is the one stink?
Is there?
You see, we have to figure this out ourselves.
Okay.
Can we run through them again, please?
Yeah.
Sure can.
First one's true, isn't it?
So man, the sound rage guy.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's
Yeah,
you.
true.
It's true. It is.
It's
it
true.
isn't me, but it's true.
It's you.
Man becomes the stinging nettle contest guy.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I'll say that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Okay. The Dark Side of the Moon.
What was the
There was
the
a
final
base.
one? Yeah, the base on the moon.
The base.
Everything today works. Like everything's plausible because everything's ridiculous.
Because the world is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'd say that's true.
Yeah, well, there's a genuine belief that this happens.
True.
Donald Trump, the Apprentice-style
True.
stuffing.
Yeah, I guess that's true as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
Is it really true?
Yeah. And the paid pub test thing.
Is that the falsy?
No, it's all true.
It's all true.
No falsies.
Oh, no stinkers.
The news is true.
And that's also a lie. Donald Trump is obviously a lie. But it wouldn't surprise me whether he did do that.
See?
No.
But that's the
what's
thing.
so
You're
crazy.
quite right. They're all
I would have believed
just
any of them.
super
Yeah.
plausible because the world is insane.
Oh, Donald.
Oh, Donald.
Oh, Donald. What are you playing at?
Donald Trump.
Fantastic is dead.
Announcement. Daydreaming is now illegal. Thank you.
So daydreaming is now illegal.
Yes.
Come back on the public service announcement. Just told us that. Did Brenda cut in with something?
Yeah, Brenda. She's been trying to guess what's going on here.
What did she?
Morgan Fantastic is dead.
It's not
It
true.
was a question.
Oh, it was a
from
question.
Brenda, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Because we still haven't really got down to the bottom of this, have we, Bambi Rashid?
Look, let's play 20 questions on the subject, so you can try and figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So Everything that you said already is
Yeah.
a lie.
Right. What are you doing with your...
Is that true?
What are you doing with your hands?
Is everything that you've said so far a lie?
What are you doing
with regards to Morgan Fantastic?
Yes.
Right, okay, so... we're now going to play a game.
Right, okay.
And it's called...
What's the game called?
I'm just typing it in. It's called This, Brenda.
What's it called, Brenda?
20 questions for Bambi Rachid.
Hey, Rachid.
Okay, what's the first question then?
Hold on a sec.
20 questions for Bambi Rachid.
Let's try it again.
Okay.
20 questions for Bambi Rashid.
Yay!
Well done, thank you.
Thanks, Brenda.
Cheers, friends.
Stupid robot. Right, so... question number 1.
Yeah.
I've already asked this. Everything you've said about Morgan Fantastic so far has been utter tripe, has it not?
Absolute nonsense.
Balderdash.
And flip.
Flip. A load of flip.
Absolute flip everywhere.
Flip off.
In fact, what happened... Where the flip came in, I accidentally ordered too much flip off the webisodes of goods.
Right.
I ordered too much flip.
What did you just say? And that's not one of the 20 questions. You're not getting away with that one. What did you just say? Could you repeat it? You ended. You did what? You got some flip.
I got too much flip.
Too much flip off the what?
Webisodes.
You silly man.
There's too much flip.
There's too much flip.
There is too much flip.
Yeah, absolutely. So back to the.
So
this is important,
right?
So the chap that we have on the radio that does this show with us, Morgan Fantastic, is not here today.
So question 1, it's lies.
So everything you said so far is lies.
Yes.
Question 2.
Yeah. Question 2.
20 questions for Bambi Rashid.
Yep.
Is
question 2.
Morgan Fantastic isn't dead, is that correct?
Yes.
Well, well answered.
So that's 2 questions out of 20.
Yeah.
Do you have one, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, okay.
I was waiting for Brenda. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I thought
20 questions for Bambi Rashid.
My question is, why not?
Why not?
Why isn't he dead?
Is that what your question is? Why isn't he dead, or why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Why not?
As mentioned previously, too much flip. So the flip got in the way.
Yeah.
He was going to be assassinated.
Right, by whom?
A hitman.
Yeah. Hitman Stan.
Hitman Stan, paid for by the public.
Right.
Purse.
But again, with the over order of flip, as the hitman Stan was lining up his sights with his big bang gun, he the flip just flipped in front of the sights, and Morgan got away. Does that answer that one?
Okay, I guess so.
Question 3.
That was question 3, so this is question 4.
Question 3.
Plus 1.
Question 4.
Right, okay.
Right, question 4. Is Morgan Fantastic within this vicinity?
No. Morgan's not fantastic.
No, is Morgan Fantastic within this vicinity? Is he here?
Describe the vicinity.
Within this building that we're in now.
He's not within it, no.
No.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Question 5.
I love those questions. My question is, when's the last time you saw him?
It was here.
Right.
I saw him here.
And when you saw him
last week?
Nothing happened then, did it?
No,
did you just said goodbye?
I said goodbye, and then
good show and all that malarkey, and see you next time.
Yeah, and
with the expectation of seeing him again this week.
Yeah,
is that right?
But I did realise that there was something following him. It was like a gaseous cloud.
Oh right, in human form or just a normal gaseous cloud?
It was just normal, kind of ambiguous gaseous cloud.
And it followed him
to his taxi.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Ghost.
Question 6.
Brenda, I think you missaid that.
Question 6.
Okay.
Are you male or female?
Me?
Yeah.
What?
Are you male or female?
It's whatever. I'm fluid.
Oh, right. Fair enough. Have you ever been?
That was.
Oh, sorry.
That was question 6. I think.
Sorry.
Question 7.
Have you ever been mistaken for a gaseous cloud?
There has been occasion
Yeah.
where I've been called such things.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you.
Question 8.
Question 8. I want to know what was the last word you said to Morgan last week.
You better watch out.
It's getting mysterious, Elvis.
Ooh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
You better watch out.
Question 9.
Why did you say that to him?
Because the gaseous cloud was following him, and I thought I'd give him a warning.
Oh, fair enough. So it was a friendly warning.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Because I thought for a second, you better watch out was a bit more mysteriously sinister.
Beadle-esque.
Yes.
Beadle-esque?
Jeremy Beadle.
Jeremy Beadle, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was always
He's about,
hiding
isn't
around
he?
the corner.
He's always about.
He's always about. Okay.
So that was
Question 10.
question 10. Mate, what's question 10?
Do you have a question 10? Because I'm a little baffled.
No, I don't. So question 11, please?
Okay,
Question
good,
11, yeah, no problem.
Question 11.
Are you keeping anything from us? Is there any information that you're keeping from us here? You're not being very helpful when we're asking these questions.
Okay.
You seem to be sort of...
You've kind of figured it out, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this just all bussa?
Yeah, alright, okay. What I'm keeping from you is that I don't ride my bike anywhere near as much as I tell people I do.
Oh, right.
Question 12.
Why not?
I don't have a bike.
Question 13.
Why don't you have a bike?
Because I was going to buy one, but I ordered too much flip.
Question 14.
What is flip?
You know.
You know,
You know
mate.
full well.
You shared a bath full of flip with me once. When we got set up the videos, got the baby.
Oh, we were flipping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you've been flipping
Question
together.
15.
Sorry, what?
You've been flipping together.
Hold on, that's a new line of questioning for me. That's
So starting
20
question
question 1. Sorry.
So question 15, yes.
Question 15.
Have you seen Morgan Fantastic since last week?
Did you not ask that one?
I don't know.
I asked a variation of that
Did you?
list, to be honest.
I'll allow another.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have you been in contact with him physically since last week?
No.
Mentally?
No.
Oh, sorry.
That's
fine. We can. That's
16.
just.
Oh, yeah,
that's
we're just skipping along, yeah.
That's all right. I think that's allowed, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Yeah. Let's make up the rules, shall we?
Question 16.
There we go.
What's question 16?
I don't know.
Okay.
Question 17.
Okay, yeah.
Question 17.
This is question 17, isn't it?
Yes. Question 18.
Question 18.
Okay. What?
What?
Question 19.
Okay, this is the big one.
Oh, it's a biggie.
This is.
So we've got to really think about this. So we confer.
We're not allowed
You
to.
can confer.
yeah.
I'll just turn the music up.
Okay. So, you know.
Is he at a party this week?
Yeah.
Is he? That's a sub-question.
That's fine. He's at a party.
Oh, he's at a party, everyone. There we go.
See.
Well, there we go then.
There you go.
Well, we didn't need 19 of those questions. Just the one would have done.
Just the one. This is Frog's cheese in the background.
Yeah.
I like it.
20 questions for Baimi Rashid.
Oh dear. So yeah, Phil. Oops, Daisy. That's the first time I've ever done that.
Nope. I didn't even realise. Sorry.
Morgan has. He's got a party.
He's got a party.
He blew us off for a party.
Wow.
It's a bit awkward.
It's quite a party. Right.
Well, we know where we're going afterwards.
20 questions for Bamboo Rashid.
I don't like it.
We have some fun.
Okay. I think that that our friend here, what's her face? Brenda.
Yeah.
She has a film fact for us.
Ooh, please tell us the film fact, Brenda.
Yes, let's see if this works.
Let's see.
Because she knows she struggles. Brenda, tell us your film fact.
Jaws actor Robert Shaw delivered all of his lines in Portuguese in every film he made. Voice actors were brought in post-production to overdub the actor in English. Most of Shaw's films were voiced by Heartbeat actor Bill Maynard, apart from Harold Pinter's The Caretaker from Russia with Love and the Dam Busters. These three features used the voice of Tilda Swinton. Tilda Swinton was only 3 years old when she recorded Shaw's dialogue for The Caretaker and From Russia with Love in 1963. But also managed to record Robert Shaw's lines for the Dam Busters in 1955, in utero, 5 years before her own birth.
Well, thank you, Brenda.
Thank you, Brenda.
Yeah, so Brenda's film facts could be a thing. Yeah, we could
do that all the time.
We could possibly use that in future shows. I don't know.
Just get it done.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Have you? Oh, sorry. I've wet myself.
Our world is a beautiful place, and we do need to take care of it.
Actor Tony Todd, most well known for playing the horror character Candyman, was actually killed by the real Candyman, who then took over the role for the sequel. Some of the sharpest of film critics had said that Tony had performed amazingly in the first film, but the second outing of the Candyman films just wasn't performed with enough love mixed in.
I just don't think there's enough loved in those films.
Certainly not enough loved. So that song was, it was Wind of No Change.
Yeah, and it didn't, did it? Really?
Didn't. It was a loop.
It was a loop.
It was a loop of a song.
So we're 1 hour into the Daft Hour.
We are.
Good night.
Good night. So if anyone would like to ring up and ask us any question regarding Morgan or anything else, you can do that by ringing 01642 688 104.
That's
01642 688 104.
On
104.5 CVFM. 104.5 CVFM.
I sound exactly like that, don't I?
You do. Say it again.
I thought it was you.
104.5 CVFM.
Now you say it.
104.5 CVFM.
See, I can only deliver it dry. I can't put the effect. I can't do a live effect.
104.5 CVFM.
We could do that.
So I'll
Digital FM online. This is BBC Radio 1.
If you're in any doubt, no, it isn't.
It's not.
It really is not.
Sorry.
So, right, we've got best behaviour now, because here comes, here he is, there's Daddy.
Dad's back.
Dad's back, and he's going to punish us.
Yeah.
He's going to...
It's because we're doing a radio show from your bedroom. I think he's getting a bit miffed.
He is, isn't he? So, what we're going to do...
Is your tea ready?
I think we've got to promise to actually hoover up.
Right.
Air it out a little bit.
Okie-doke.
Take the dishes away.
Yeah.
Wash the walls. Repoint the outside.
Right.
Reglaze.
Uh-huh.
Give the woodwork a good painting.
Yeah.
And just generally...
Shave the seagull.
Shave the seagull. Every day we have to shave the seagull. Like, it's a routine that he has us doing.
Okay.
I don't think it's right.
Well, I mean, if you do live here, do you pay board and lodge or anything?
No, that's not the point.
Yeah, don't get annoyed.
I'm getting annoyed.
Just put a song on or something and we'll do all the time.
Plop.
What?
Plop. Plop. Plop.
What?
Plop.
Is Brenda pooing?
Plop.
Yeah, she's finished now.
Wipe, wipe.
Yeah, that's...
Wipe.
She knows.
She knows.
She does.
She knows the score.
Clever Brenda, you're such a clever girl. We all love you.
Thanks.
This is a public service announcement. From this day forth, all refuse and recycling shall be collected once every 3 months by an octopus or a bear in a high-vis jacket. Thank you.
Well, the high-vis jacket is very important.
Yes, and you know who invented the high-vis jacket, don't you, Bambi?
Yeah, it was Eric Stoltz.
Yeah, the actor.
The actor in such things as...
The Fly 2.
The Fly 2. Was he not in The Fly 1?
No, he was only in The Fly 2.
Fly 2.
Yeah. He was in Pulp Fiction.
Oh, yes.
He was in The Butterfly Effect.
Yes.
And he was in My Mum for about a week.
He was, wasn't he? That was odd. But yeah, so he invented the high-vis vest quite by accident. He was trying to make a gobstopper everlasting.
Gobstoppers everlasting, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard of those.
He was trying to... that was his intention. And
Eric Stoltz.
Eric Stoltz, yeah. And the chemicals within a gobstopper everlasting...
A gobstopper everlasting, yeah.
Are actually quite nasty. And he spilt them upon a roll of gaffer tape. And it had a reaction which made it very high-vis.
Yes, that's
and
right.
he immediately thought, well, that's amazing. I need a vest made out of that.
And he did it.
One with 8 arms for this octopus that's going to be taking your rubbish.
So the first high-vis vest was actually made for an octopus.
Yeah, an octopi. Is it octopi when it's singular?
Octopuses.
What's happening on the other station?
Oh, I wonder.
That's happening.
Yeah. Looks like Jeff's doing his drumming again.
He is, isn't he? Jeff the drummer.
Yeah, in the next studio.
Next studio, yeah, next door.
Jeff, your drumming's rubbish, mate.
Oh, wait, mate, it's class. What you're on about?
Rubbish, Jeff, a load of old khaki poo-poo.
Oh, how dare you. Listen to this.
On the radio sound the same.
Well, he's right.
He's right, yeah, we're proven wrong. Jeff's pretty good.
Got a good voice on him as well.
He is. That wasn't Jeff, the voice.
That was not. Who's that?
No, the voice was the octopus. He doesn't even collect rubbish now. He just sings.
Jeff sucks.
No.
Yeah.
Jeff
Sucks.
Oh, he sucks.
Howie Brenda. Be careful. So, yeah, I've got a confession to make.
Oh, what's happened?
I'm addicted to cataloguing roads.
You're addicted to what?
Cataloguing roads.
Right, so you've been taking down road names.
Yeah.
And is it in alphabetical order you're doing this?
So I bought an A to Z, and I know this sounds really stupid. I know the A to Z has them all in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
So I'm reading it, and then I'm going to find it, and then I'm writing it down in an index.
Right. Why are you doing that then?
Because someone needs to write down these things.
Has it not been done already?
In the A to Z, yeah, but they haven't been there.
But you're going to visit them all.
Yeah, because like how things move on, names change.
Yeah,
and I don't think it's valid if you just look it up.
So effectively, you're just checking up on it.
I'm researching.
But you're researching, checking up.
I'm only doing the TS area for now.
Okay.
It'll approximately take me 40 months to do it.
Have you come across any funny names?
Yeah, Bumwiggle.
Bumwiggle, is that a real one?
It's in. It's just outside of Redcar.
Oh.
Yeah, Bumwiggle Close.
Well, I've found some here.
Go on, I'll say if I've been to them. Are they in the TS area?
I'll just find out. We've got. I just have to. I'm on their website, and it's.
Bambi, have you been to Twiddlenip?
Twiddlenip?
Yeah.
No, I'm only on the Fs at the moment.
Sorry. But wait till you go there. Good place.
Is it a street?
It's a road.
It's a road
with lots of stuff on it.
What's it called again?
Twiddlenip.
Twiddlenip Road.
Twiddlenip Road.
Does it have shops on it?
It has one shop.
What's the shop sell?
I can't tell you. It's
Is
secret.
It something rude?
It's possibly something rude, yeah. I think that's why they called the road that, so
Right.
best not talk too much about it.
I can't wait to go, though.
No, get yourself there. It's
Yeah?
in Mask.
In Mask?
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm going to go then.
This isn't a public service announcement.
That's good to know.
Now carry on.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's what I've been up to.
Right.
I'm also going to write an index of the dictionary.
The
So do you know-
dictionary?
Yes, so obviously the dictionary has everything and have its definitions, but I want a quick reference in the back, so all the words just in alphabetical order.
Oh, right.
Without the
Sorry about that.
explanations.
So just get rid of the explanations, just the words.
Just the
bullet
words.
point them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to write
To
that.
be honest, that's what. No one needs to know the meaning of words. They just want the word, don't they?
Yeah.
They never go, oh, what's the meaning of that? They just go, oh, what's the word?
What's
It's
the
on the tip
word?
of my tongue. The meaning's never on
Yeah.
the tip of your tongue, is it?
But you need to know the word to find the
Tongue's
word.
only small, so you can't fit the meaning on.
I think the tongue of the blue whale's quite big, isn't it?
Well, that could fit a couple of pages on, but I'm talking about human tongue. It's a bit.
So these are all.
tiny.
Sorry to interrupt. I've found it. I found like a top 10
Of silly names.
of rude sounding
Oh,
streets.
we like them.
I mean, they are actual.
Are you going to hit us with them?
names, aren't they? Should I do it?
Yeah.
I've got some. I think I might have some music here for it to.
Is that like Nightmare on Elm Street or something like that?
It's the Wizard theme tune from Top of the Pops.
It's obviously the. There we go. There we go. Eddie's going to get
Here we
ya.
go. At number 10, it's Cockshoot Close from Stonesfield, Oxon. At number 9, Uranus Road in Hemel Hempstead, Herts. At number 8, it's Cock Lane in Farringdon, London. Coming in at number 7, it's Shitterton in Dorset. At number 6, Minge Lane in Upton-upon-Severn. At number 5, it's Slag Lane in Loughton, Greater Manchester.
Been there?
At number 4, The Knob, King Sutton, Oxon. Number 3, Cummings Street in Islington, London. At number 2, Crotch Crescent in Marston, Oxon. And at number 1 this week, it's Fanny Hands Lane in Ludford, Links.
Well, they're all genuine places, so it's not rude to say them.
It's
on
fine, yes.
the,
Legitimate.
Yes, it's alright.
Legit.
Legit.
Legitimate.
We like legit.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Should have Brenda.
Sure, Brenda. Yeah.
So, what would you do if you could wipe any one person out of existence? Not killing them, just making them not have happened. But they get 24 hours notice. And within that 24 hours, they have the power to mess with your life. But their power is a lot more limited than yours. They can only do little things like maybe change your eye colour or your height, or if you like certain foods or not. The power isn't backwards. It doesn't go back in time. It only happens from the moment they make it happen.
So as soon as they've been taken away...
No, as soon as they've got... they find out, they get a clock just appears on their arm and forehead, so they know and everyone else knows that they've got 24 hours left. And within that 24 hours, they can kind of just mess with you. So who would you wipe out? And what would you not like altering about yourself?
Could I just ask a couple of questions with regards to this?
Sure.
Well, first of all, let's say I wanted to wipe out... Oh, I don't know. Let's just pick someone out of the air. Morgan Fantastic,
Oh,
right?
just completely at
Just
random.
imagine that.
I do.
Hold on a minute. Oh, he's at a party, isn't he? Right. I was just saying if your eye colour had changed or something.
No.
So if I was going to wipe out, say, for example...
Just for argument's sake.
And he had this, 24 hours to...
mess with your life.
Mess
But
with
it's
my
only
life.
minor things.
So if you could change my height, could he make me 40 feet tall?
Yeah.
That's a bit much, though, isn't it?
Which wouldn't be nice.
It'd be weird, wouldn't it? It'd be good for a bit.
Yeah, that'd be difficult. I think I'd go for someone who was terminally ill, wanting to end it.
Wow,
I think,
yeah, that's good.
Because I think if someone had found out, it's like, I don't know, do you get it in an email or do you get a call?
No,
Hello, you're going to be wiped out? 24 hours.
That's far too
You
real.
better make him tall.
Just a clock appears.
Oh, it's on your arm. Sorry, you said that. Yeah, apologise.
I think they call it a watch when they put it on your arm, don't
Is
they?
that it? Yeah, an arm clock.
An arm clock.
Okay, so
that wakes you up in the morning.
So you get... Oh, yeah, that's an alarm clock. Yeah. So you get the notification on your...
and it says who it is.
And it says who's doing... Yep. And then they get to choose, right, okay, I've got 24 hours from that moment.
Yep. And they've got limited powers to mess with you a little bit.
How do they choose it? Do they just sort of shout it out?
I think they put it to... they've got to send a telegram.
Yeah.
With the request. It's quick telegram.
Oh, yeah.
You do it via a computer. It's like a little box that pops up in the corner. Goes, I see that you've been chosen to be killed or wiped out of existence within 24 hours.
Yeah.
Do you wish for assistance? And then you type in at that point and go, yes, please. Can I do this to this person? And it'll go, yes, you can, or no, you can't. But here are some other thoughts of what you could do. Maybe.
I've got a question. Can you only choose one thing to do here?
No, there's multiple. I think what it is,
at the same time.
Yeah, you get like a bank of money, virtual money to spend on alterations. And let's say making you 40 foot tall, out of 100 bankable coiny things, would use 87, for instance.
Okay.
And then maybe just changing your eye colour to pink would only use 2. But maybe like making you have smelly feet would use 12. So you'd be overspent at that point.
What about if they made your eyebrow just one of them the size of a car?
Surprisingly, that one is on half price sale this time.
Well, they could do 2 of them, couldn't they?
So there's only 20 points.
A one giant tooth that kind of goes to the ground.
Yeah.
That'd be weird, wouldn't it?
But you're not killing the other person.
No.
You're wiping them out of existence. So it's not going to affect anyone.
This is another question I was going to ask. Once they've been wiped out of existence, does that then render the things that they had done to you, such as a massive eyebrow that looks like a car or a huge tooth or being really tall?
No, they remain, but you don't remember why.
So you gets wiped from your memory. So you could be like a 60-foot dude with a massive car eyebrow.
And all of a sudden you're like, this wasn't the way my life was.
But
before.
do you remember choosing to wipe out that person as well? So you don't even know you've wiped them out?
No, because they've wiped out of existence.
So they've just gone?
They've gone, haven't they?
So you just have these things.
But their effects are everlasting.
Yeah.
Like a gobstopper.
Well, in which case, I think I'd still stick to my original choice. I think I'd go with somebody who was terminally ill, someone who was very ill, who wanted to end it all. That was their choice, you know.
Yeah.
And then I'd say, right, there you go. And they'd go, I'll do some nice things to you then, because you've helped me out, you know.
Oh, is that what you'd hope?
Yeah. And then maybe they'd shrink some things, you know, for me.
Maybe.
You know, as a nice gesture.
Yeah, that massive eyebrow.
That huge eyebrow that I have. I keep it in my bedside drawer, so it doesn't do much.
A beard the size of a road.
Yeah. Well, one of my beards is a road, but obviously he hasn't reached it yet with his investigations.
So you would be someone who would actually need it. That's very noble of you.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
I don't know. I don't have to wipe someone out.
Oh no, you don't have to.
I've got 2 answers. I've got A, I wouldn't wipe someone out.
Okay.
Or I've got B, it'd have to be someone
bad
that sleeps, like someone who's narcoleptic, who couldn't do anything to me because I've already wiped them out before they've woken up.
Right. I think with this alarm clock, they would get told one and they'd get woken up.
But what if I knew where they lived and went to their house and took the alarm clock off them?
It projected onto the skin from things we don't understand.
Oh, never.
You can't do it.
Well, in that case, I'm going to have to go with A. I would not wipe anyone out, and I would live with normal-sized things.
Fair dues. That's a fair answer.
One big eye.
One big eye. What would you do if your top 3 favourite meals had an X Factor style contest where they all gave you some sob story about how their food parents...
What?
I'll start again. What would you do if your top 3 favourite meals
I like this one.
had an X Factor style contest? I can't speak.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you start.
I'll start again.
Start again.
What would you do if your 3 favourite meals had an X Factor style contest?
What?
Contest where they all gave you some sob story about how their food parents, They lost their food parents to the Great Fat Panic Attack of 2012. So you have to sit... Contest. So you have to sit there and listen to their sob stories and decide which meal you'll save, and then immediately nom the losers.
Nom the losers.
What would you do? So what would you like? What are your top 3 favourite meals? Is first part of the question.
Right.
What do you reckon the sob stories would be? And who would you want to save? Like, as in, so you're going to eat them all, but you eat the first 2 who lose. You eat them immediately, and then you can savour the last one.
So we're not saving them; we're just savouring.
Savouring, yeah. It's a bit like save, but
I suppose they have a bit longer to be around, don't they, before you eat them?
Yeah. So top three favourite meals.
I'm going to write mine down.
Now, you see, this isn't something that I do often, but I'd like to fire this one right back at you. You asked the what do you do's. I mean, do you ever think about what you would do?
I do nothing but think about what I would do.
Yeah. This is why you're writing them down all the time. This was something you were writing down before this show began anyway.
Yeah, so you're asking me?
Yeah, I'd like to know what you'd do.
Oh, my word.
Do you know? Do you have any...
Not a clue.
No, because I don't think I do.
I don't like it on this side. Okay, so the top three favourite meals.
Favourite meals.
Obviously, tea cider. The parmesan is in there.
We'll go with that. Yeah.
A good restaurant one.
Yeah.
Not a takeaway one.
What about a goulash from Prague?
Oh my word! Thank you for that reminder.
Yeah.
So we went to Prague and had a goulash because it was like our name, plush goulash.
Yeah.
And it was one of the richest, most delightful meals I've ever had. In fact, we went back 3 or 4 times. And one of the times, Elvis was a little low on pennies. So being the good friend that I am, I offered to pay for his meal. But only on the proviso, is that the right word?
Yes.
That he
I would eat the cheese.
That you finished mine and...
our friends, James,
Ipons,
Mr. Beard.
Cheese boards. So
Yes,
bear in mind, he had this.
There was 2, wasn't there?
Had his own meal, and it came time to dessert, and he couldn't get one. So we ordered ours, and we couldn't eat them. So I cruelly said, "Yeah, you can. I'll pay for everything, your food, if you can eat both of these cheese boards." And he did. And he was pooping cheese like a little Play-Doh set.
I was like one of those Play-Doh machines that make spaghetti with.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I took advantage. I disguised it as a nice thing of paying for his meal, but put him through quite a bit of pain, really. But that goulash was delicious. It was worth the pain. So there you go. A restaurant parmesan.
Yeah.
A goulash from Prague. There's one particular restaurant we went to. That's my top 2. Now a third one, I would say any home-cooked meal by my mother.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I mean that's family time. It's like that's not. I mean, she's not best of cooks, but it's the thought that counts.
That's it. It's you get a bit of a nostalgia thing going on.
Yeah. So they're my top 3.
Peck and chips.
Yeah. So
Peck.
I reckon the Parmore
a tin of
would definitely give me some kind of sob story about how it's barely chicken.
Yeah.
About how many calories are in it, how many butter sticks died to make it, how the cheese was not farmed from friendly cheese trees. I'd get all of this. I'd get that definitely. The Parmo would be calling me names. He'd be saying, "Yeah, like you really wanted a half Parmo. You're just trying to be sensible in front of other people. You want the full bin lid Parmo. You want that 16-inch weekend Parmo you shared with Elvis once, and it actually did genuinely take a weekend to eat."
Not many people know what it's like to be such a grossly overweight person that their food actually abuses them.
Come on then, fat, you'll have me. Come on, eat me.
So that's what I'd get. I'd get more abuse than a sob story from the Parmo. I reckon from the goulash, I would get the backstory of how it was peasant food and how it was meant to serve the low people. It was basically leftovers that the peasants put together, and how dare I enjoy it because I'm not a real peasant. I'm just pretending to be a peasant. I reckon again I'd get more abuse. And then the home-cooked meal from my mother, because the fact I said it's not great, I reckon she would just throw it in my face. So, that's their backstory. So what I reckon I would have to choose as the winner, controversially, is that goulash. Because I would travel
1,000 miles
all the way there for that meal quite happily. In fact, it'd probably be cheaper than going to some restaurants here to get on a plane, go there, nom that, come back, have a couple of beers. But I'd savour that one.
So that would be at last.
That would be at last. So I'd go home cooked meal first, Parmo.
Yep.
Let the goulash kind of soak in its own fear for a while, improving its flavour. That's what I would do.
Oh, that's a good answer.
That is a good
That
answer.
is a good answer.
Goulash.
So, do you have your top three?
Yeah, I've just kind of made them up, but I know I like them all. But my top three, that's just to be decided, isn't it? So I've got chicken korma and rice.
Good. Okay.
I don't know. It's a funny one, apparently. We've got sandwiches, just generally, not what they're filling. I love sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
You can just have anything in them, so I'm not being specific.
Yeah.
So sandwiches.
You clever little swine.
And I thought I'd go with the dessert for number 3, so I thought I'd go with pancakes and syrup.
Oh, you could have left pancakes open, just like
I could have, but if I had a pancake right this minute.
Apologies.
What was that?
My pancake.
Brenda's having a do.
She just hiccuped.
So sandwiches, pancakes, and chicken korma.
Chicken korma with rice. It's got to be with rice, so some kind of rice.
So what are the sob stories?
I'd say that the pancakes were annoyed that I've burnt all the family because I'm not very good at making pancakes, and usually I get one out of a mixture.
You just tossed.
They just if I'm very honest, I still eat them because I like the taste of uncooked batter. But with a crispy bit to it, it's quite nice. Do you know when you have a pancake that's like 3 inches thick and inside it is literally flour, but it's kind of a bit nice.
I know what you're saying.
In this country, we have crepes. America have pancakes. So the American pancakes are meant to be thick. Ours are definitely not.
Well, I make a mixture depending on what I drop in the pan. Who knows what's going to happen when I'm cooking pancakes? Mystery Shrove Tuesday. Is it Shrove Tuesday? Or is that made up?
What?
Shrove Tuesday. That's pancake day, isn't it?
That's pancake day, yeah.
So that'd be them. Sandwiches would be, I think the sob story would just be jealousy, because the sandwiches would all be jealous of each other because they've got different fillings, and some of them would be like, oh, do you know the ones with just ham? It just said just egg, and stuff like that.
No mayo,
and it's like, come on,
grip, yeah,
yeah, they're going to be well jealous of, like, you know, BLT plus. Do you know what I mean? So that's what the sub story there would be, depending on what the sandwich was. And I think the chicken korma, I think the sub story, to be honest, would be that there's just not enough of it. There's never enough of a chicken korma. I don't think. I think you get one, and the rice might be a bit, you know, a bit stodgy and stuff. But the chicken korma, you get about a spoonful, and you have to make it last and mix it around with the rice. Or maybe that's just me. I don't make a whole jar, so maybe that's what it is. But so I would eat the korma first.
Yeah.
I would eat. Oh, this is a tricky one because it's almost like they're the same thing but different sides.
But you chose pancakes with syrup, though.
I did. What would I eat right now? I know. I'm gonna get rid of sandwiches, and I've got a sweet tooth. I'm gonna savour pancakes with syrup.
Nice.
And eat those lovely people.
I like savoury pancakes.
Yeah. Oh, I do. Yes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
My wife doesn't like them. She thinks I'm a freak for liking them.
No, I like them. And that's what I always used to do on pancake day.
What did you used to do?
Eat savoury pancakes.
Oh, my word.
Bacon pancakes.
Yeah, like bacon and beans and sausage. Do like a fried breakfast type pancake.
Tomato pancakes.
Tomatoes on pancakes.
So we went to a friend of ours on last pancake day, and they made many pancakes for us. And I had savoury ones. I had cream cheese.
Ooh.
But I put raspberries in it as well.
Did you?
Cream cheese and raspberries.
Nice. Hey, I imagine that's
that was like
nice,
a cheesecake.
That's gorgeous.
Pancake thing. That was lovely. I also had cream egg. Just put that in there.
What, Cadbury cream egg?
Yeah.
In a pancake?
In a pancake, mate.
Oh
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
I would eat
that was special. I obviously had good old lemon and sugar.
Yeah, good old fash.
And then I had a
jam?
little, then I had a heart attack.
Well, let's stop eating pancakes then.
Just eat pancakes sensibly.
Do you
have an answer? That was a good answer, by the way.
Cheers, thanks.
Thank you. Do you have an answer?
No.
No, okay then. No. Let's see what's on the other channel.
Okay.
Nayab Lemhi.
That's good, isn't it?
That made me chuckle.
Fatty, 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 fatty Bobo.
Legs on a wine glass, making me drink. I can never catch it, making me think that I don't know why my glass of wine has legs, why it runs away from me. Maybe I have a problem. Wait until the morning and see. Wait until the morning and see. Wait until the morning and see.
104.5 CVFM.
I got the money. If you got the goods, come on now, honey. You knew that I would spend all of my income on this stuff. See my life run away from me. Maybe I have a problem. Wait until the morning and see. Wait until the morning and see. Wait until the morning and see.
Hello, darling. My name's Snoop Dogg. And when I'm in Middlesbrough, I love to listen to CVFM, the Daft Hour. Tickles my fancy. Oh.
Fallingforyou.com. You choose the person.
You go on the website and there's this huge catalogue of people and you can choose whichever one you want. It was amazing.
You choose what they wear.
There's lots of dresses to choose from. I chose a rain mac with pink boots, furry tail coming out the back of the rain mac, and like a big eyebrow hat. It's lovely.
And you choose the location.
The website was amazing. I had a Greek Adonis at the Hoover Dam with a firework in his bum.
And then they fall over.
And he just tripped over like.
For you.
And then I laughed my head off. She smashed her face into the floor.
And then she tripped over again and again and again, and she just left like a puddle.
That's the only website I use now. It's great.
Fallingforyou.com. The best website to watch people fall over.
Hi, honey. Sorry I'm late. The traffic was terrible.
Oh, that's quite okay.
Oh, gosh. I've forgotten to brush my teeth.
Oh, that's not a problem. Try this.
Guns, not to be used for cleaning your teeth.
He waits. That's what he does. And I'll tell you what. Tick, follow, talk, follow, tick, follow, talk, follow, tick, follow, talk, follow, tick, follow, talk, follow, tick, follow, talk. And he missed the bus because he was at the wrong stop. Silly sausage. Check your bus times.
Claro, Biffy 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 claro, claro, Biffy 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 claro, claro.
Look, your dad's dead, and there's no need to play this at his funeral. You're just a horrible man. Horrible.
Biffy Clyro, not in stores.
Biffy claro, Biffy claro.
Hi, honey. Hi, Mom. What's for dinner?
Cinnamon beans and hot chocolate scrambled eggs.
When your kids are hungry, all you need is
cinnamon beans and hot chocolate scrambled eggs.
cinnamon beans and hot chocolate scrambled eggs.
Cinnamon beans and hot chocolate scrambled eggs.
For every and any busy mother out there, just you.
Cinnamon beans and hot chocolate scrambled eggs.
Cinnamon beans and hot chocolate scrambled eggs.
Cinnamon beans and hot chocolate scrambled eggs.
Hello, I'm Bianca off EastEnders, and this is the Daft Hour. What are you listening to?
This is a bumbling announcement. New rule to make the weather nicer next year. All remaining clouds are to be destroyed. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Cinnamon beans on hot chocolate scrambled egg. Yeah.
Egg.
Right. I felt like Scatman John was with us then.
Oh, he's no longer with us, is he?
He's no longer with us, and it's a shame.
What did he die of?
Cancer.
Scat. The actual
Scatman John died of cancer in December
It was
1999.
a long time. It was literally a couple of years after his songs.
Oh.
It wasn't that long, yeah.
Well, that brings us neatly to the next feature.
Is it a like? Is it a dislike? Is it a like? Is it a dislike of the week?
Dislike of the week.
Oh. Would anyone like to go first?
Yeah.
Go on then.
I'll go first.
Go on. Is it a like? Is it a dislike?
I want to say how much I like the scat music of Ella Fitzgerald.
Not Scatman John.
I do like Scatman John, actually. I have to say I did used to bop to that.
But that brought scat to the public, really. It's not something.
I suppose it did, in a way, yeah, to a new generation. But Scatman John brought
I don't
scat
think
back.
that most people that will have heard that song will have researched its truth.
Perhaps not, yeah.
Because it is before the time of openly free internet.
Aye.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So they'll just unless they knew about the original scat kind of style.
Yeah.
It would have just been this funny little quirky song by this old fellow, wouldn't it?
Yeah, this crazy dude making funny noises.
Yeah. I bought the single.
I did, and Scatman's World as well. I bought.
That's the great thing with music at that in that time, Cotton Eye Joe. They always had a follow-up single which sounded exactly the same, but was like just nowhere near as successful. So all these kind of one-hit wonders.
Wakefield, Saturday Night, whatever her next song was, had the same beat as Saturday Night.
Can I also just say something about Wakefield's Saturday Night? If you watch the video when you get home, or we'll post it on the Daft Hour page or something. When she's getting ready, that's the news reporter.
Nina Nana.
She's obviously going out with her that night.
I prefer my favourite newsreader is Rizzler Teeth.
Oh yeah,
real name. Huh? Rizzler Teeth.
Sorry,
what was your point?
Zainab Badawi.
Yeah.
In the music video, when she's getting ready, there's a little photograph, I believe, and she keeps looking at it, and smiling and all that kind of thing. And it's like some sort of demon.
Really?
Seriously, she's singing to a demon in that song. It's like Saturday night, and she's like looks at this picture, and I've paused it.
Mate, we're all singing to our demons.
It's the devil. It's a devil.
God.
Saturday night
is the devil.
Wakefield. She's not just going out to party and have a few drinks with her mates. She's off to something else. She's doing something else.
Something else, is she?
Yeah.
I think the clue's in a name, isn't it? Wakefield. There's something a bit iffy about that.
So
Feel the wigs.
that's another thing about that era of music. So there was obviously the follow-up single was always the same, and then I remember Entrance Set You Free.
Yeah, love that. That's a good one.
They had 2 singles of the same song. They released 2 singles with 7 remixes on each. No, I think it was 5 on one and like 6 on the other, or something ridiculous like that. So 2 singles of the same single. That's insane.
Popular single, yeah.
And the music video for that was filmed in Stockton High Street, part of it.
Was it?
Outside the mall, when it was the mall.
Oh, I did like that song. It was good.
I like that song. That was their best.
Yeah.
Well, I've found a still from the video of Wigfield picking up the photograph that has this horned gentleman on it.
Right. You're going to share it?
I'm going to share it on the Piage.
Oh, she does.
I'm going to put it out on the Piage.
Piage! Oh, a little update on the Piage!
On the Piage?
Piage! So last week, we, as one of the news reports...
Oh, yeah.
A gentleman was wanting what I named a triple guy pass, where he wanted the penis enlargement and circumcision and the vasectomy.
Yeah.
And not a single dollar had been put his way in the 9 months. So on behalf of the Daft Hour, I gave him $5.
Oh, that's lovely.
And he sent us a little thank you. And I will read that thank you out for you in just a moment. I mean, when I actually read it, it was obviously an absolute and utter mick take, but there's still, he's gone to the...
doesn't matter.
The trouble of doing it. I got this from the GoFundMe thing saying, Joe has sent you a thank you for supporting his thing. And he wrote, together we can make a difference in my penis size. So he's now...
Do you know what? You can.
You can. Together we can do it. So, I don't know... So, go to GoFundMe and search for Custom Cock. That is what it's called. And you'll see that we donated $5. And you can write a little bit about it. And I just put links to our Facebook page because, we need followers. So yeah, go and give this guy some dollarage. He's definitely not doing what he says he's doing on his fundraising nuss.
What do you mean?
So it's when you read the description he's actually wrote, it's a mick take. So he's not actually raising money for this. He just wants some money, and I've given him some.
Well, good. Well, do you know what?
He's good. He's filled it with a good backstory.
Yeah. I think you're paying to be entertained by his story, aren't you?
That's the absolute truth.
That's the truth.
So have you got a dislike or like?
I'll have a like this week because I did a dislike last week.
So you've got a like?
Yeah, the scat of Ella Fitzgerald. I need to... The scat of Ella Fitzgerald.
That's the scat.
That's the scat of Ella Fitzgerald.
Yep, just off the top of my head, but I just thought I'd put it out there. A nice cup of tea on a morning, reading a book, a little bit of sun in my little garden.
Oh,
done. Yeah.
Good word.
That's it. That's it, really. Just I like that, and I realised this morning that I love it.
That's one of life's little simple joys, isn't it?
Little pleasure. Pleasure.
Pleasure. What's on the other channel? I don't often drink tea.
Oh.
I generally will have it if I've had a little bit of a drink the night before.
Yes.
Because it's wonderful to have a little...
Or coffee? Do you have coffee?
I generally will have coffee, but I'm a coffee snob.
Okay.
I'll only have proper coffee. I don't like instant; it tastes burnt. But tea the next morning with a sugar. Oh,
ooh, no sugar.
Very nice.
Sugar's not my general, but when I've got a little bit of a hangover,
I see.
It sweetens the morning. There's been a couple of occasions when we've been at our friend Matthew's, and I didn't know if I was going to make it to the train, but that cup of tea.
Helps you out.
Perks you up a bit.
Helps. So you've got a like. You've got a like.
There's my
I have got a like.
Yeah. Could I just play some music under this one?
Sure can.
That'll do. Yeah, that's fine for me. Nice and quiet. It's just Ella. She's just going to scat underneath. Yeah.
So I like electronic dance music.
Yeah.
And I'm not ashamed to say it.
Yeah.
I used to love getting the old record decks out and mixing it, and I've discovered that I do quite want to do that again.
I think you should, because you're very good at it.
I did some nice little mashups over the years,
yeah,
haven't
you
I?
did.
It was one of the things I got proper vinyl decks when I was a lot younger when we first started hanging around.
Yeah.
And I learned how to do the beat matching, the proper kind of mixing. But instantly, I got bored of that and started doing ridiculous mixing. But I quite want to do it again.
Do it?
It's not the popular thing at the moment, but I want to give it a go.
Why not?
Doesn't matter.
I don't think I'm going to go for vinyl because it's a very expensive habit to take back up.
True.
So I'm probably going to go virtual, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But I'm
That's
going
all right.
to give it a go,
It's all doable.
and I'll let you know how it goes.
Go cassette tape.
Oh, can you mix a cassette tape?
Well, you can try. Might not work out, but you can try.
Is it a like? Is it a dislike? Is it a like? Is it a dislike of the week? Dislike
I do like that song.
So we all had likes. What a round of applause! That's never happened before.
Happy day.
Yeah, it's spread the joy, man. That's what I
Spread the
say.
joy. I think it's because someone's not here.
Who?
I don't know. Forget his name. He's not listening, is he? He's gonna listen back to edit this later to put on the YouTube.
Oh, yes.
Should we make his job harder?
Yeah, I think we should.
So for this next section, we're going to talk over this this track. So we can't put this in.
Computer Love.
Computer Love by Kraftwerk. Actually, no, we'll let this play. It is a good track.
It is a good track.
Okay.
It's a good track. Yeah. Kraftwerk. Computer Love.
Oh yeah.
So we've got underneath that there was the inspiration or blatant steal. I'm not sure which way around it went for a Coldplay track.
Coldplay used the. But I think it was all above board and okay.
And okay. See,
Yes.
Coldplay get a bad rep. I'll tell you what, I don't mind them.
Yeah.
I don't mind
A couple of the early albums.
I'm not. Yeah, I know some of this stuff. I suppose. I don't know. I don't listen to them.
Did they sing a song about a colour of the rainbow?
Yes.
Yeah.
They did Brown Rainbows. Oh no, that was
No,
us.
they just did Yellow.
Yellow.
The Yellow Rainbow.
Yellow Rainbow.
Coldplay's Yellow Rainbow.
Only on DVD.
And do you know what? And VHS.
They're bringing it back.
They're bringing it back. So my friend, Mr. James Beard, he's gone old school. He's started getting to VHS.
Oh, cool.
Nice. He's listening to Guns N' Roses on cassette this very eve.
Excellent. I do know that Björk has released all of her albums on cassette tape.
Some people never stopped,
Not
did
VHS,
they?
but
I've got some cassette stuff that's people have.
Thing is, like, I understand the nostalgia, but genuinely, it's not a better sound on cassette. For sure.
No, it's quite kind of...
Yeah, because you're listening to rust aligned in the right direction.
Exactly.
Vinyl is technically much better audio, but only if you've got the right setup to appreciate it. If you don't, it makes no difference.
No. Vinyl is good, though.
Vinyl
is good.
I do like vinyl. Vinyl Richie.
I quite like the vinyl countdown.
Yes.
In fact, our good friend Matthew had the final countdown on vinyl.
Yeah.
Years ago, one of the first times I went to his house when I got shot at by an air gun.
So it was a vinyl injury.
It was a vinyl injury. He played me that track, and I didn't realise the joy of it.
Yeah, it's good.
Till now, I quite like that. So, right, we're coming to the end of the show, and we're going to play the song of the week.
Yes, the song of the week was actually... well, I suppose I chose it, but I only heard it a couple of days ago, and it was Dylan Cromwell was over at my place, and he said, "There's a song here, you should listen to it. It's on YouTube. It's actually Toto."
Oh yeah,
Africa.
Oh, nice.
But
cracking.
It can't end there, can it? Can it?
Can it not?
Would you like a title quickly?
Oh, sorry.
Do you want to name the show?
Please.
Yeah,
name the show.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to ask Bambi to choose dead quickly. So
Brilliant.
you've got 1, Bouncy Ground, or 2, Eat the Losers.
Eat the losers.
Eat the losers.
Eat the losers.
Eat the
That's-
losers.
Eat the losers.
Sorry, Elvis.
So that's the name of the
No,
show.
don't apologise ever.
Eat
Don't
the
ever
losers.
apologise.
Especially if it's your fault. So thank you for listening to the Daft Hour.
Your dad's going to bed now, isn't he?
He is. He's gone to bed. He buys. I've been Bambi Rashid.
I have been and always will be Elvis Herod.
Those children outside are being.
They're
murdered.
under the seat. I'm trying to squash them.
Right.
Jimmy Smithereens.
Jimmy Smither with many E's.
With 2 E's and an N in it.
So with this is the song of the week. It's Toto Africa, and it's out of key and it's off bloody beat.